Good morning, I'm Dr. Deloney, and today we're taking a closer look at one of the most important moments in the history of American criminal law, which is the Miranda versus Arizona Supreme Court cases of 1966. This landmark decision forever changed how police handle interrogations and how suspects' rights are protected during arrest. We can explore what happened, why it matters, and how it connects to what we're learning in criminal justice today. It all began in 1963 when Ernesto Miranda was arrested in Phoenix, Arizona for kidnapping and assault. After 2 hours of police questioning, he confessed to the crime. However, Miranda didn't know that he had the right to remain silent or to have an attorney present because the officer didn't inform him. When the case reached the Supreme Court, the question became, can a confession be used in court if a suspect wasn't informed of their rights? In a 5-4 decision, the Supreme Court ruled that Miranda's confession could not be used as evidence. Chief Justice Earl Warren wrote that the Fifth Amendment protects against self-incrimination and the Sixth Amendment guarantees the right to an attorney. From this case, the famous Miranda rights were born, which is the warning every suspect hears today. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. This case was significant because it reshaped police procedures across the nation. It made sure that suspects were treated fairly and knew their constitutional rights before being questioned. The decision also strengthened the idea that justice must protect everyone and not just the powerful, but also those accused of a crime. In our criminal justice studies, we learned that the system must balance public safety with individual rights. Miranda versus Arizona is a perfect example of that balance. It connects to our lessons on due process, interrogation laws, and the role of Constitution in protecting citizens from the government overreach. Without cases like this, the justice system could easily cross the line between enforcing laws and violating civil rights. So the next time you hear you have the right to remain silent, remember that it all began with a single case, Miranda versus Arizona. The decision continues to shape modern law enforcement and reminds us that justice begins with protecting rights. Reporting for Criminology News, I'm Dr. Deloney, and thank you for watching.